and welcome to this Change Agent Special. I'm Shireen Bhan. We're coming to you from the 25th India Economic Summit that is organized by the World Economic Forum. The reason we're here is because for the past 5 years, the World Economic Forum has put the spotlight on Indian social entrepreneurs. Every year for the past 5 years, the Social Entrepreneur Award has been given out to an Indian entrepreneur who's trying to change the social and economic fabric of this country. And on our show, Young Turks, we've been focusing on social entrepreneurs as well. So we thought there was a great time for us to actually synergize and bring both these efforts together. So over the next 30 minutes, you'll get to meet the India winners of the Social Entrepreneur Award handed out by the Schwab Foundation in association with UNDP.
They are regular, everyday people driven by the desire to make the world a better place. Brij Kothari, Rajendra Joshi, Padmanabha and Rama Rao are on a change mission. A mission to challenge status quo and transform India against the odds. 3 change agents driven by passion, not profit. The first change agent is an IIM Ahmedabad professor, and he truly believes in the concept of edutainment. So if you're watching TV, you can learn to read as well. The concept is based on same language subtitling. He works on 8 different shows in 8 different languages that are broadcast on the national network. PlanetRead was started in 2004 and is hoping to reach out to about 200 million people in India in an effort to get them to read. Here's Brij Kothari's story. He's on a mission to make India a country of 1 billion literate people. Born in a business family and the youngest amongst 4 brothers, Brij Kothari decided to embark on his own path. An alumnus from IIT Kanpur and a PhD from Cornell University, Brij returned to India in 1996 to teach at IIM Ahmedabad. That's when he began his change mission, PlanetRead. Leveraging the reach of television and the obsession with Bollywood, PlanetRead's innovation is a television tool, SLS, or same language subtitling, that allows millions of early literates to read while they're glued to the idiot box. Founded in 2004, PlanetRead has partnered with the Ratan Tata Foundation, Google and Dell to reach out to 200 million early literates with its edutainment solution. But how did Brij come up with this idea?
It was 5 of us friends watching a film in Spanish, happened to be Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown by Pedro Almodovar, a classic, and it came with English subtitles. And that's when I thought that as students of Spanish, we would have preferred if the subtitles were also in Spanish, so we would be hearing the Spanish audio and reading along in Spanish. And then I casually said, it was in 1996, that why don't they just put Hindi lyrics on Hindi film songs and maybe India will become literate. Just a very casual thought. And then a friend of mine said, you know, you might be onto something. So that's how actually the idea of same language subtitling was born. Then of course I got my first professional position, which was at the Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, as faculty there. And in the Center for Educational Innovation there, we started doing research on this idea. And for 3 years, we actually did solid research, went to slums, went to bus stops, went to railway stations, and actually found that people responded. And people loved having the subtitles on songs.
Same language subtitling allows children to see the text as they hear it. Adding subtitles to 8 programs in 8 languages, the 20-member team at PlanetRead produces 5 hours of subtitle programming every week on the national network. With the ability to take this simple and cost-effective tool across visual mediums, Brij claims this is just the tip of the iceberg.
In India, there are 700 million people today who have access to television already. That's huge. There are 400 million people, in fact 450 million people who have mobiles today. Media is shifting to these 2 platforms. People will be consuming their entertainment on these 2 platforms in the coming years. So the opportunity to make 1 billion people read in India is huge.
In catering to this opportunity, Brij has expanded into a new for-profit venture, BookBox, that produces animated books with same language subtitling. Available in 20 languages from around the world, this jukebox of digital books aims to not only enhance children's basic literacy, but also facilitate their proficiency in foreign languages.
We have taken the learnings of PlanetRead, which we know is the same language subtitling contributes to reading skills and language learning, And then we asked ourselves the question, well, what do children do in India on television? They watch cartoons. Besides films, of course, they watch a lot of cartoons. So the idea was that if they already like to watch cartoons, could we create animated stories where the narration strips along at the bottom and every word is highlighted, and that's how you can reinforce reading in 600,000 villages in India. Because look at this challenge, how do you get reading to children, 200 million children in India in 600,000 villages with printed books? It's not easy. It's advisable, it's a good idea, but can we do it? And no, not really, not easy. So our whole goal with BookBox is that we look at reading as a media product. We believe that reading can actually travel on mobile phones, on television, as internet downloads, of course, but certainly mobile phones and television are very attractive to us because it reaches the masses of India.
Congratulations, Brij, and we wish you the very best of luck from all of us here at the Social Entrepreneur Awards organized by the World Economic Forum, the Schwab Foundation and the UNDP.